I'm so fit.
Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to a kind of fireside chat. I'm just actually in my bedroom because it is way too hot, of course, now that we are in June. It is too hot to actually do fireside chats, but that's the vibe. We're just gonna have a little conversation. And I'm really excited about this video because I personally am trying to live a bit more minimal-ish. I will never be that minimalist person with like nothing in their house and 10 pieces of clothing, focusing more on having less things that are higher quality rather than more things that are lower quality. However, you guys know I'm a thrifty gal. That's kind of the whole vibe of this channel. I am a rather cheap person and I don't like spending a lot of money on certain things, but I thought it would be interesting to make this video talking about 5 products, 5 specific things that I think are worth spending a bit more money on. None of these things are essential to anyone's life, really, but they have made my husband and I's life a lot easier. And I will say about half of these purchases were by my husband and half were by me, initiated by each one of us. And we both have come to love all of them very much. And I will talk about how I got all of these items, what we paid for them as I go through them, but I just want to say right now that all of them you can get at a discount, and we didn't pay full price for any of them. So if you want to buy something that's higher quality, you can definitely still get it at least a discounted price. Okay, so number 1 is a little bit of a weird one. It is dog beds, and you might think,
what the heck, like, what are you doing spending a lot of money on dog beds?
But we have 2 dogs. I have an Airedale Terrier, Bernard, who is 2 years old and he weighs about 75 pounds. And we also have a mutt, Gibby, who we just call Brown Dog. We don't know what he is, really. He's 4 years old and he is 35 pounds, but he's very leggy, so he's still quite tall. He's actually almost as tall as Bernard. So together, they take up quite a lot of space on dog beds. So in the past, we have had just like 2 beds in our bedroom because they do sleep in our room. And during the day, they do spend a lot of time just lounging in our room as well. And I just really did not like the look of the standard dog beds that we had. I didn't want 2 beds in our room. I just thought that they didn't look very good. I very much don't like things to look bad in my house. I know it's probably a little bit ridiculous. So this purchase definitely may not be for you, but I had heard about this company that's just called paw.com is the website, and they have a lot more aesthetic looking dog beds. Specifically, I was interested in the Pup Rug Faux Fur Orthopedic Dog Bed, and they have ones that are just kind of a standard rectangle, and they had ones that are more of a curve, and they look just like a carpet, really. And so I really wanted that curved one to put at the foot of our bed. So they come in 3 different sizes. By the way, not sponsored. They are definitely not paying me to say this. None of these companies know that I'm making this video. I just really like all these products. But anyway, they do come in 3 different sizes: small, medium, large, extra large, and giant. And so originally I did get the large, extra large bed to put at the foot of our bed, and that is 50-inch length by 30 width. And I had that for probably a week, and I really was happy with it. I was really happy with the look of it. Both our dogs did fit on it barely. They had to really kind of curl themselves up to fit together. Again, we have a 75-pound dog and a 35-pound dog with long legs. And so I did decide to also purchase the giant bed, which is 60 inches long and 35 inches wide. And I put that one at the foot of our bed, and I moved the smaller one out into our living room. And now both dogs can very comfortably kind of splay out on that giant bed, which is good since they are using that one to sleep on all night long. And then usually they kind of take turns sleeping on the one in our living room because one's chewing a bone or running around or whatever. So these beds are quite expensive. They are not cheap by any means. We're talking hundreds of dollars, like $300 for the big one. But this company always has sales, and I did not pay full price by any means for either of these dog beds, and I do very much think it's worth it because they look so much better than just a typical dog bed. And you can wash the covers, they're supposed to last a long time and all of that. So hopefully it will be worth it in the long run. The only thing I will say is it is a furry dog bed, and our larger dog he likes to chew on things, and so I have noticed that he's been interested in chewing on the bed a little bit when he gets really bored. So I try to always make sure he has a bone or something like that by him now, because I obviously don't want him to ruin the bed. So if you have a dog that is a big chewer and you are worried about that, just kind of be aware of that. They might chew on the bed. But overall, I am really happy with my purchases. And of course, they have many other products on their website, including blankets that you can throw on your couch if your dog likes to go on the couch, and they are kind of like dog bed blankets and you can wash them really easily and everything. So if you are like me and you hate the look of typical dog beds, I would highly recommend checking out paw.com. Okay, next up is another purchase for our bedroom, and this is one that I definitely didn't know I needed it until I had it. This was totally a Ryan purchase. The dog beds, of course, were initiated by me. But Ryan is a snorer. He has a hard time sleeping, and I also am a very restless sleeper as well. And we needed a new mattress because our dog Bernard literally ate our mattress. So we've been sleeping on a mattress with a big hole in it for almost a year now. So we just were in desperate need of a new mattress, and our old mattress was from this company called Nectar, and we really liked it. It was very comfortable. And so Ryan investigated and figured out that they actually sell beds that can come up and massage and all of that. So he wanted to get that because apparently sleeping in that zero gravity position where your head is up a little bit and your legs are up a little bit will help you not snore, and I guess it's just a very good way to sleep in general. So we were able to get a bed frame and the two separate mattresses for a king-size bed for only about $4,000, which I think is an excellent deal. A lot of standard mattresses alone are that much money. So this, more than any of the other purchases, was probably the most life-changing because of course sleep is very important to your overall well-being. So yeah, like I said, there are two different mattresses. So I have my own mattress and Ryan has his own mattress, and together they make up the size of a king bed. And it's really nice because I can raise mine when I'm reading and he can lay back and vice versa. And I have personally really come to love just waking up in the morning, putting myself in that zero gravity position, putting on the massage for 30 minutes, reading a little bit or doing my morning devotion, and then ending the day in the same way. And it's kind of cool because I can time the massages, so I can say, okay, I'm gonna read for 30 minutes, and then when the massage is done, I'm done. And it's a very relaxing way to start and end the day. So I really love this purchase. It's never something that I would have thought to get if not for Ryan, and so I am glad that he did it. And like I said, $4,000. I mean, I think that's a really great price for that type of bed in a king size. And Nectar, I believe, is another company that often has sales, and it comes really quickly. I think we got everything within maybe 2 to 3 weeks. My third pick is something that Ryan and I got each other for our anniversary this past year, and it is the Shark IQ robot vacuum. We purchased this from Costco on sale for about $300, but you can definitely get it from other sites, I believe including Amazon. I think it typically is about $500, but like I said, I got it on sale, and you probably will be able to get it on sale from other companies even if you are not a Costco member. And if you're not a Costco member and you have one by you, highly recommend. It's like $50 a year and totally worth it. But anyway, this was another Ryan purchase. Definitely not something that I would have personally purchased on my own, because for things like this, I'm like,
I can vacuum myself. Like, I'm not gonna spend $300 on a little robot vacuum.
However, do I actually vacuum every day? Absolutely not. And we can program this vacuum to really vacuum as much as we want. Once a day, twice a day, whatever. So we have it set to vacuum once a day at 5 o'clock, and it's really nice because a lot of times we're not even home at that time, and it's cleaning our house while we're not even here. Some really cool things about this product is that it will map your entire space. So we live in a ranch style home. We have a very open, pretty large first level, and so this product does work very well for us, I think. So it will clean the entire first floor, and if we leave our bedroom doors open, it will will go in there and clean them as well. I will say that it takes a very long time for it to vacuum, like way longer than it would take you to vacuum yourself. The space that it vacuums is not huge by any means, and it takes about an hour and a half. So that's just something to keep in mind, and I do think that it is quite noisy. So if you were working from home and you needed to like be on calls and things at that time, you would just want to set it so it wasn't going off while you're working or like while you're sleeping. I think it would be pretty annoying. We didn't buy the most extreme version. I think there are other ones that can map like several floors of your house, and I don't believe ours can do that. And you can also purchase another one or maybe an add-on that actually mops your floor as well, and we did not get that. But overall, for $300, something that we use every day, something that definitely makes our house a lot nicer, I think it is really worth it. So the fourth one is definitely a favorite of mine. It's something that I wanted pretty much my entire life actually, and that is a hot tub. And we, like so many other people, I think, once COVID hit and like we didn't go on vacation and everything that year of 2020, we decided to kind of use the money that we would have spent on vacation to purchase a hot tub. Now, because it seems like everybody and their mother had the same idea, we had to wait a very, very long time for our hot tub to come. I'm gonna say like 6 months at least. Pretty sure we ordered in like July and we didn't get it until January 2021. So when we purchased our hot tub, we did just go to like a local hot tub dealer guy. And I would recommend that over like purchasing one on Facebook Marketplace. More than any of these other items, I feel like this is the one that you probably do want to get new. You don't really want to find a secondhand hot tub most of the time, because a lot of times there might be issues that are going to cost a lot of money for you to fix, and you're also going to have to worry about paying for transportation from the person that you're buying from to your home. So even though I am a very cheap person and I'm always looking to buy things secondhand, just for the environment too, as well as your pocket, I am very glad that we bought a new hot tub. And I can't even tell you the exact hot tub that we got. I apologize for that. I won't be able to link this particular product because I can't read the guy's handwriting on our receipt. But we did get a 5-person hot tub. I would say it more comfortably fits 4. Like if everyone's just sitting, you can easily fit 4 and it's comfortable. Ryan would disagree. He'd say it's more of a 2 to 3 person hot tub because he likes to sprawl out. And most of the time it is just us in there. Of course, we don't have anyone else that lives in our home. And we did get this hot tub on sale, of course, and we ended up paying $6,500, which I do think is a really good deal because that included the hot tub as well as them bringing it and setting it up and everything, and the cover, and we also got steps included in that as well. And of course we have jets, but I believe we could have paid a little bit more to have more jets, and we were like, I feel like we don't really need that, and we're definitely not missing it. So if you're thinking about that when looking at hot tubs, you probably don't need all the jets. And all in all, we are really, really happy with our purchase. We live in Ohio, we live in the Midwest. It is chilly, like 8 months out of the year. So we do get a lot of use out of it, definitely a lot more use than we would if we had a swimming pool, I think. And of course, going in hot tubs has a lot of health benefits, so we can say that was a reason as well. And just like the vacuum, just like the bed, these are things that we're getting a lot of use out of, so I think the price really is worth it when you break it all down. Okay, and the last thing is kind of a general category, and that is just workout equipment. So we have an elliptical as well as a bench, a bike, and one of those things that you go on and you go upside down. I can't remember what they're called. I'll definitely include it here. That one's for Ryan. We are really lucky to have a quite open basement. I think a lot of ranches have pretty big basements, so we have space for all of these things. So if you don't have space for workout equipment, probably not going to work out for you to purchase yourself. But all of the things we got either off Facebook Marketplace for a great deal or very much on sale. And I personally think having workout equipment in your home is a great investment because since it's right there, you're going to be a lot more likely to use it. I am not personally someone who enjoys going to the gym at all, and gyms cost money too. A lot of gyms are quite expensive, over $100 every month. So even if you end up spending $1,000, $2,000 on workout equipment for your home, and we definitely didn't even spend that much of at all. I think it really is worth it over time if you're using these things every day or every few days. And the bike especially, I really like just kind of doing a leisurely little ride on there while I'm watching a YouTube video or something like that. I just personally like working out at home so much more than going to the gym. And so if you are like that and you have some space in your house, I would highly recommend investing in some workout equipment, but know that you can find so many things for quite a good deal on Marketplace, because if people are trying to get rid of their workout equipment, they're usually willing to let it go for a decent price because they just want it gone. Okay, so those are 5 things that I think really are worth the money, especially when you can get them on sale or secondhand. Let me know, do you have any of these products? What do you think of them? It's really hard to choose which I like the most. I think the bed probably was the most important investment because it does affect our daily lives a lot, especially Ryan since he's a snorer. But all of them are very useful and bring us a lot of joy and happiness, even the dog beds. But if you like this video and you want to see more content like this, definitely let me know down below and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. But thanks so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!